Hello and welcome back, I'm Shelf Unit, and this is my continuing Let's Play of Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition. So last time we managed to get down here, into this area, having cleared out the previous area of all those nasty collectors who is irritating as hell. And we went around, we talked, we gave someone their name back, we got a new tattoo, we bought a new eye, which is not quite as horrific as it sounds, and we found a ring that was located inside our intestines, which was a little bit less enjoyable. So, I'm going to go inside here, which I believe is somebody's house, Ojo's house, see what he's got to say to help to do with us.
Done.
Rags look like they've been chewed on. All looks like it's ready to collapse at any moment the stones are loose and it's riddled with holes. So let's... Small candle is giving off an anemic light. Let's talk to Ojo. You see a burly man with a slack jaw. The spark of intelligence is, in his eyes, little more than a brief flare. Who are you? He blinks at you. Who are you? Ojo. Okay, Ojo, I had some questions for you. Ojo just says, tell me about yourself again. He shrugs. Okay, what are you doing? Ojo, talk. He stops abruptly and begins massaging his hands. His hand. Examine his hand. There is a small inflamed scab on his skin. As you watch, he peels the scab away again. What happened to your hand? Bit. Who bit you, Ojo? He looks at the wall and looks back at you. Man in wall. There's a man in the wall? Ojo, he looks at the wall and then looks back at you. What does the man in the wall say? Tells about crying, stomp place. Tell stories. I tell stories too. Stories about what? He looks at the wall and falls silent. All right then, tell me about the man in the wall again. He looks at the wall and then back at you. What does the man in the wall look like? Small, red eyes, hairy. He sounds like a rat. He nods. All right. I had some other questions about the man in the wall. Which wall is he in? He points to the wall and you notice a small hole in it. On closer examination you see the hole is ragged, as if it had been chewed upon by a rat. This looks like it was chewed by a rat. He nods. The questions... Tell me about the people of this village. Who? Marta. Scary witch. Tell me about some of the others. Pharod. Some of the others. Gris. Dead. How do you know he's dead? Man in wall told me. What did he tell you? Gris dead. Where is Gris? In crying place. You mean the Weeping Stone catacombs? He nods. Quint. That's another question. Tell me about the catacombs. Not talk, strangers. He looks away from you, rubbing his hand. All right, tell me about yourself. Other questions. Tell me about the buried village. Who are you? Okay, forget it. Farewell. Ojo, you're a retard. Bye.
Done.
Okay. So we have done and gone as much... Oh, somebody called Uher. The sour-faced middle-aged man starts when you approach him and reaches for his belt. Finding no weapons there, he simply backs away from you. You can see that beneath his collector's robes, his lower legs and forearms are swathed in filth-encrusted bandages. What you want? Just the answer to some questions. He nods but says nothing. Who are you? My name's Uher, so it is, he spits, as if it mattered down here. All right, and some other questions. What are you doing? Waiting for my wounds to heal up so I can make another run down below. I sells the stuff I finds down there. Down below? He nods his head. Down in the catacombs where all the dead is. Say, are you going down there anytime soon? Perhaps. Why? Because I lost my lucky knife. He grunts angrily. Oh, if I could have a pound or a euro or a Swiss franc for every time I've lost my lucky knife quest in a game, I'd be probably have enough money to purchase another game. But not a particularly new one, and only on a Steam sale. He's been with me for years. Right here, he points to an empty sheath on his belt. What happened to it? I was poking about in the catacombs below and ran smack into a ghoul. Must have been a straggler, because there's usually more than one. He bit at my face, so I was covered up with my arms and stabbed it in the eyes. It dropped and bit my leg for a while before I shook the piker off and made it back up here. Quite a story. I'll bring back your knife if I see it down there.
Updated my journal.
Would you? I'd be grateful, so I would. It's got my name carved into the handle. I'm glad to help. Before I go, let me ask you some questions. You're covered in bandages. What happened to you? Forget it. Farewell. I did not. I don't recall if I just opened that one or not. Apparently I did not. Let's talk to one of these guys. The guard narrows his eyes and looks your way as you approach. It says nothing. What's through that archway? Pharod and his court cutter. Mind yourself in there and watch your tongue. He's in a foul mood as ever. Thanks. Farewell. Okay. Pharod's court. Seems fairly...
All right.
Fairly okay so far. Surprised I haven't seen anything as yet. Doesn't say it's to anywhere. Out of my way, old man. It's probably Pharod. Yep. There does not appear to be any way through. Let's talk to him then. Before you was an elderly man leaning heavily upon a crutch. His left leg is twisted, as if he tried to walk two directions at once and paid the price. His maggoty-coloured skin is bunched heavily upon his skull and is flecked with liver spots. He's mumbling and smacking his lips as his eyes make a circle of the room. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
Aha! The man's eyes light up as he hears your voice. 'Tisn't my steady crop of jink come to Pharod's waiting arms again. Greetings, corpse. He smiles a wicked grin. You come to ask Pharod for another jaunt into the mortuary walls? Pharod, I've come for information. I've been told you know something about me. Know something about you? The light in Pharod's eyes dims. He studies you, mumbling slightly as his eyes flicker up and down your frame. Corpse? No? Yes? His eyes meet yours. No, no. What is it? Pharod's studying you with a dead even gaze. 'Tisn't a mama's fair, corpse. No time for games, no time for Pharod to play the wheel. What are you asking questions for? I've forgotten myself. I was told to seek you out. That you would know something of me. Pharod licks his lips. They make a rasping sound like dry parchment on sand. Now, who told you such a thing, corpse? No one told me exactly. There were these tattoos on my back. They told me to seek you out if ever I forgot myself. So little said, so much told. Pharod falls silent, and suddenly you have a feeling Pharod is dissecting you, like a corpse on a mortuary slab. I know much you would know. Much, yes. Much indeed. Pharod smiles slowly, the folds of flesh on his face peeling back like curtain. What do you know of me? Pharod licks his lips and then settles himself upon his crutch like a vulture. No, not really the questions you ask. His pasty white hands tap the edge of his crutch. Much I can tell you, but the telling has a cost. Go on. Pharod taps the flagstones and his crutch sneers. The village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpicker's square. Yes. Chambers, vaults, corridors filled with the dead, all asleep in their coffins. Somewhere in those halls, somewhere there, lies something misplaced, something mine. What is it? Small thing. Drink it. It's a trifle. As Pharod speaks, his words start echoing, as if the two people were speaking. You know you've heard them before from your own lips. It's a sphere made of bronze, ugly, feels like an egg to the touch, and it smells of rotten custard. Am I right? Pharod falls deathly silent for a moment and then nods. Yes. How much do you hide from me, corpse? Chuckles. You return to see if I remembered what it is I want. What do you collectors to search for it? Because the corridors need no more dead from this village. Pharod tusks. Strong, fast, clever. These are the qualities My villagers do not have. They go below, they do not return. Pharod glances at you. Perhaps the dead will welcome their own. It's where I think, corpse. Do you know where the sphere is? Ah, Pharod sighs like shifting sand. Why do you suppose I ask you to look for the corpse? I do not know where it is. I know it is buried deep, far deeper than any villager has ever gone. Pharod tisks. Maybe in the catacombs where the water runs deep. Very well, I'll do it, but I want to know what I'm buying with this trinket. There's a lot of knowing rattling around in my brain box, corpse. He holds up a withered finger. One of them is this bit of wisdom. Everyone wants something, whether they know it or not. There's much I know about you, much that you would want to know. Very well, I'll see about finding the sphere for you, in exchange for what you know. Very well, a deal struck, a deal made. Fred cracks his crunch against the flagstones. Sphere for a peek inside my brain box. Now, corpse, there's no time for waste. Go to the gate to the south and east and tell those slumbering fools to open it for you. Make haste, make haste.
Updated my journal.
Other questions? When you greeted me, you said something about taking me on a jaunt to the mortuary. What did you mean? Tell me, corpse. Perhaps the Dusties that live there are more to your liking than some sweet-bosomed wench. Fred taps his crutch on the floor. Most forgiving of the Dusties. Let you stride in and out of here as you please, considering that I had the decency to stay at the dead book. I wanted to get into the mortuary.
Updated my journal.
Fred scoffs. Corpse, you were so bent to get in there, you spill that you don't even know what you wanted there in the first place. Sometimes it's a wonder why the planes turn. When I woke in the mortuary, I was missing a journal. Do you know where it is? Fred squints at you. Folds of flesh coming down almost over his eyes. The journal you had when we fought last, as he had lost itself. Fred chuckles dryly. His eyes have not seen it, but keep them peeled. I will. I would love to read such a magnificent work. What's that the tale of a man of Pharod, king of rags? Pharod's left eye widens, that you can't tell whether he's doing it or whether it's the fold of skins that are just peeling back. That's so. It'll be a berg of tales, it is. But any tale involving Pharod can't be the one these ears would want to hear. He looks to you with mock suspicion and grins. Become a tale, care teller, have you, corpse? Tale's a strange one. Tales of a man of position and wealth who had everything and then discovered he had nothing. Fred's grin freezes on his face. His eyes take on a strange, fiery gleam. You're certain you wish to tell this tale, corpse? Maybe you won't like how it ends. Questions for you. I heard you found a wealth of bodies, Pharod. Where do they come from? Docs. Does a mage tell the secrets of his craft? So it is with the collector. Pharod frowns, studying you. Perhaps I will tell you, but you must promise that it's for your ears only. You comparing yourself to a mage, Pharod. I think you're insulting the craft. Pharod flushes and taps his crutch against the ground. Collecting is as much a skill as any petty mageling can hold a copper to. Finding a bunch of dead bodies and selling them can hardly compare to the study of magic. Was it not skill that found this place? Pharod's voice rises to a bellow, and his fingers tighten around his crutch. It took sense to find this place, it did, and it took sense to make the most of it. Buried village? Come on, what's the secret of that?
Updated my journal.
Very well. Pharod taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. The village is not all that lies beneath. Go on. Chambers, vaults, corridors. Places black as pitch, filled with weeping stones and precious dead, all asleep in their coffins, sleeping. Where did all this dead come from? Corpse, everything dies. Life's so short, but death lasts so very, very long. Many people, many deaths. Still travels past you. Such a waste for their deaths, because it'd be so useless in a Dusty's arms,
Updated my journal.
Pharod smiles greedily. Not all the dead that goes into the mortuary gate is fed to the Furnace corpse. The Dusties bury some of the dead in the city's bowels under the village. So near, so close. Such a place. I would have been a fool not to see the opportunities. So you rob the catacombs of the dead the dustmen placed there, and sell them back to the dustmen, and then bury them again, and they bury them again. Pharod nods and chuckles lightly. Sound is like shifting sand. These catacombs are as deep as a Dusty's pockets. Very clever, Pharod. I had some other questions. And ask. Let's quick save, and then we talk to him about the King of Rags. Pharod's grin dies and he licks his lips. He looks frightened. He was determined to avoid such a fate, so he desperately looked for a way out of it. He would cheat the fate as he had cheated others. Pharod's face twists as if he had swallowed something unpleasant. He had an answer, or he found a place to look for the answer. He was told to search the trashed sigil for that which would let him escape his fate. Now, Pharod, perhaps you can tell me how the story ends. Pharod's face breaks into a snarl. It has no ending, not for I. He watches blood fills his features. Now a tale I have for you. Corpse. Very well. Pharod's finger lashes out at you, bent like a herder's crook. Corpse comes to Pharod's court ripe with stench and promises, claiming he would find that which Pharod needed. But what does he bring? Nothing. Promises broken. Corpse, do you deny it? Say that you do. But it means that you've lied to me, and I will die because of it. I'm searching, Pharod. When I find it, I'll bring it. No promises have been broken. Lies that lead to the death of another are the blackest thing. I forgot. Pharod taps his crutch, wheezing slightly. You'd best keep your word, Corpse, else the plains will grind you like a miller's wheel. I'll keep that in mind. I have some other questions for you. Goodbye. Okay. So I have to go out and tell them to open something on the side. Maybe down here? So I'll ask these guys.
All right.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Village guard gives you the once over with bored, half-closed eyes. If you want to use the gate, bar's your cutter. He nods towards bar standing in front of the gate. If not, then leave me be, will you? There's bar. You see a mass of human dressed in cast-off patchwork clothing and reeking of old ale. He's truly huge. It's obvious that he was chosen for this job for his brawn, not his brains. What do you want? What lies beyond the gate? Weeping stone catacombs, lots of deaders, lots of crypts to loot. Why do they call it weeping stone catacombs? Lots of water drips down from above, making it look like the walls are crying. Name follows. Got it. Can you answer some questions for me? What do you want this time? What can you tell me the area beyond? Okay. Any specifics? Not much. Went down there myself once or twice. Mostly it's others that go trolling for corpses down there. Chris is the one who did most of the looting. We figure he's been caught by something down there, penned in the dead book. Chris? Yep, Chris the Vulture. He and two of the boys went down there a few weeks ago. Not been seen since. If you find his body, bring it on back. He smiles at you like a jackal. We'll sell it to the dustiest and jink. Some other questions. Who are you? Only a damn business, frankly. Pike off. What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? Washing your underclothes? Get out of here, you stupid bag. Fred gave me his leave to go down to the catacombs. I need you to open the gate. He swings open the gates. Get going back and don't waste our time. Okay. So down we go. To the catacombs. Oh, brain rats. Cranium rats.
Done.
Commons. Nothing else. Corpse is still fairly fresh. In the last couple of weeks or so, anyway. And large parts of it have been gnawed away by rat teeth. The forehead and skin on the corpse. Looks like someone really brained this poor sod. You nudge it with your toe and it flops around bonelessly. Nothing useful here. Doubt there's probably anything of interest. Getting bandages.
Done. Die.
Okay. hear any noise in the background, that is rain absolutely plummeting down. Okay. Give him bandages. And another one of those. Okay. Do we have any quick loots? None whatsoever. And do we have maps? Live the face in stone. What's my XP like? Really pouring down. Okay.
I'm gone. All right.
What was I doing? I was looking at what my level is and how close we are to leveling.
All right.
Nothing on this
I'm
side.
gone. I'm gone. Die.
Did you see that? Damn it.
Oh boy. That is a lot.
I'm gone.
Claw. The claw! What does that do for me? Come on. Shamanic Rod. Magic Missile. 5 points per missile. Limited number of times. Goes up here. The rags do, they are nothing. 10 uses of magic missile.
All right.
And we've done a very little amount of this dungeon.
All right.
As you pass one of the twisted stone faces in the walls, it calls out to you in a creaking voice that sounds like the shifting of boulders. Immortal, regard me. I am live. I would have words with you. How did you know I'm immortal? I see a burning purpose within your shell. I see many things in the falling dust of these tunnels. You lack something essential, and that keeps you from death's sweet embrace. What do you want to say to me? Listen, this place holds much danger for you. Treachery awaits you on the surface, and your way is long and winding. At the end you will find what you have sought, but you may not want it then. You're some sort of oracle? Oracle? No. I observe, that is all. In that case, you can answer some questions I can have, perhaps. What did you want to know? Tell me yourself. How did you come to be in this situation? I was once a respected leader of my community. In the lower ward, a petty lord sought to increase his power at the expense of my people, my friends and my relatives and friends. And I spoke against him. And then what? And then he captured us, one by one, and bound our spirits and senses into these screaming faces. Yeesh. under the ditch, where all the filth and sigil comes eventually, and then he let the polluted waters above flow through our mouths and noses and eyes. Is there anything I can do to help? I am cursed to remain here until fresh water passes my lips. There is a magical flask of water in the drowned nations. Bring it to me and give me a taste of it, and I shall tell you of someone who can help you unlock its full potential, and you shall never lack for water again. Where is this flask?
Updated my journal.
I do not know. There was an artist named Chad. Chad the artist, who frequented these tunnels. He knew, find him, and he may tell you. How do I get there? Through the dead nations, where the dead walk and rule, or through the warrens of thought, where many as one hold sway. Neither is without its risk. Dead nations? The dead have achieved life in their own way. They rule a portion of these catacombs. They struggle with many as one for the heart of these tunnels. Tell me about more of the catacombs. The catacombs were carved eons ago to house the dead of the city who did not wish the tender ministrations of the dustmen. They have become the refuge ground of the city, where dwell monsters barely seen, where humans prowl like scavengers among the scavengers. Many as one patrols these tunnels, and has turned many against their natures. The dead nations prowl as well, guarding against the depredations of the humans who come among them. Tell me there's many of one. You have heard of cranium rats. When they gather, they become more powerful, a shared mind, and their servants, were-rats, seek mastery of these under-tunnels. They war with the dead nations. Tell me the dead nations. Farewell. Some coins. A leg-bone club. And I think that's it for here. Job. I got a zombie. Okay, so we are quite capable sorting out the zombies. Corpse lies motionless. No amount of prodding or poking induces it to do or say anything. Guess it's not a zombie then.
Done.
Come on, people. What are you doing? Attack it.
Die.
Damn it.
Ah, this is Chad. The sandy head collector's corpse is covered with nasty bites. Dead man's neck still writhes as if it were trying to twist itself off its body. That's interesting.
What's up?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Yeah?
I hear your words.
Huh?
Really? Really? loot. Oh, I can sell the tails, can't I? Yes. What can I use this? What can I do? Oh, plus temporary hit points. God damn it. I need to rest. Can I rest? Yeah, I can. Nope. Back. There we go.
I'm gone.
Ooh, a smiling bottle. Left behind by the bottle contains a liquid of some sort. Okay.
I'm gone.
A ghoul, another rat.
The clock sings true.
Ring off you there, buddy. More ghouls. Just the one. Looks like it could be just the one. Antler axe.
What?
No, more.
What's up, Chief?
Attack it.
What's the word, Chief? Okay.
Missiles.
All right.
Okay, so that's another door of some description. Nothing in there. Gold ring. Corpse like motionless. Right. I am going to head out and rest. And probably sell some things. That was
Done.
really quite... Come on, bar. Do you have something you might be interested in? How would you like 10 coins? That's 25. 50. Okay, well, apparently it's going to be costly getting out of here, but not too bad. I mean, relative to how much we are going to get from this delve. No, wrong one. Relative to how much we are going to get from selling what we bought in here. Who are you?
All right.
Where's... Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Completely turned around. This is where I want to be. Quint's shop. Trades. Bronze ring, antler X, gold ring. Oh, interesting, okay. And for you, you've just got that, and you have okay. Okay, yeah. I gets it. Okay, well we made a decent enough profit there.
Done.
I want to go rest here, and I think that's where I'm going to call it.
All right.
For today. So I want to say thank you ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, do not worry about it. Thank you again, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.